It's the CalebDMTG show.
This deck's super fast, too. You'll, like, blink and this league will be over. Get our Hull Breacher on. This is the perfect cooldown deck after all of that Supreme Vintage. This deck is basically just Supreme Vintage in Legacy deck form. All these fucking Hull Breachers and draw 7s. You missed me clicking a bunch with Salvagers, yeah, right? I definitely did a lot of that. A lot of like, alright, I can give myself 7 minutes to loop here, and then and then we'll pass the turn. I think we keep this on the draw. Ziggy Stardust. That's a known player, right? A mirror. We're gonna run out Chalice on one here, even though it doesn't hit anything in their deck. Because a Chalice on 0 would screw me over too. And then we want to get this artifact in play, because we're gonna be cracking these baubles.
We'll take the leg from any old table. Take the arms from any old
Oh, we should actually crack now.
Then take the neck from that wine bottle. And from the horse we'll take the
Oh, Azorius Signet. Maybe it's not the same deck.
we'll put them all
Wait, they have 2 Azorius Signets? One in hand, one on top of their library? Amazing. That's one on Lotus Petal for this card. Usually whoever plays the faster card ends up winning these things. Emery would be so much better than Sai here. Do I play games off stream? Yeah, sometimes. I've been playing a lot of like random League ARAMs while I upload videos. When I get done streaming, I'll usually like grab something to eat and then, like do that kind of like cool down after my stream. I'm getting a little worse now. I might still play it. I can just attack and clear it though. Maybe I Psy first. And the Psy can protect the Karn. Might be too slow, this might just be way too slow. We'll see. The idea is Karn goes and gets LED, and then we get to draw 7. Kill a land to make it a 4/4. Yeah, no, that was an option. That was a great option. Absolutely obligatory Rory. Yeah, that's what I like about it, the Typhoon League, but not everybody's angry all the time. Caracas makes this side look pretty bad. They have another Azorius Signet in their hand too. Just jumping is probably fine. Top 5 favorite Magic formats? Oh, they're all cube. I almost just want to like wait a turn and then they clear Karn and then we go Karn, get bridge. Urza gets around the Karn ability anyway though. And they have to ferry for bridge. Yeah, we just gotta spin the Echo. Hopefully we get a better hand than them. Urza doesn't even quite do anything. Because once again they have Caracas to bounce the Urza. The Teferi on board, bounce our Construct. Possibly I should have just held up Hull Breacher here, let them clear the Karn. Make sure we can breach. The cool thing about Hull Breacher is if they don't take the Teferi... Oh, we wouldn't be able to respond though. Yeah, the Teferi would let me. Makes me play on my turn, huh? I like that Chalice on 0 of the opponent's deck. It's good against us. Yes, we would have Hull Breached, and then the Teferi just would have bounced the Hull Breacher instead of the... Karn's good. Urza kind of gets around it, but kind of not. I feel like they're just so far ahead at this point. This is fine. Correct, Random. I did say hold up Breacher, which was super wrong versus the Teferi, right? For obvious reasons.
Oh shit, what up?
Prentice, thanks for gifting a sub to Deplorable Bird. Yeah, it's not the first time I've been bricked by Caracas with this deck. It's actually a pretty big deal. Sometimes you don't care, right? Sometimes you're just hull breaching. Or sometimes you play Psy and then, like, actually have artifacts to play immediately. It wasn't one of those games, though. Love a cube deck? Yeah, right? I'm always playing cube, even when I'm not. This hand is actually fine for the matchup. We're not weak to an opposing Chalice on 0. We have turn 3 Karn potential. Nice. Now we don't even have to lose our land for the turn 3 Karn. Karn is definitely the best card in the Karn Mirror, because you end up turning off a lot of the opponent's deck. Gotta flash it in response, right? Because otherwise the static ability will just keep me from playing it at all this turn. I think I'm just gonna kill the Mox Opal. There's something to getting LED, but we already have the ability to play 6-mana Doodad next turn. Hey, Captain Altitude, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 20 months. Yeah, let me just go get that. So they do have some onboard pressure for the Karn. Not enough though, huh? Not enough. They can't attack the Karn and then double ping it. Because of course, Karn turns off the abilities of artifacts. So the Ballista's just a 2-2. So they attack, and then next turn, we can make Lattice a 6-6, kill Teferi, or hold it back to block, whatever. We have other blockers in hand. We can do other stuff. Play fresh Karn if we want. It's really whatever. It was a good spot for a Lattice, is what I'm getting at. Which the opponent recognized. What are the decks am I planning on playing tonight? I'm going to play some Orcish Lumberjack Jund. And then I think I'm going to close out the night with some Mono Red Storm. People have been really enjoying the Mono Red Storm deck on YouTube. Deck's a lot of fun to play. Every time I post a list, so I think I posted one list with LEDs. And I got like 15 comments that are like, what would you play instead of the LEDs? I'm like, I don't know, watch my other fucking video. The one without it. But, I don't know, I might go back to not having LEDs. If people are mostly interested in that deck as like a budget option. Do you keep this? I guess we do. We already mulled. This hand's very weak to an opposing Chalice on 0. That is the bonus round deck, yeah.
Well, pack up all my cares and woe. Here I go, singing low. Bye, 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 blackbird. Yes, where somebody waits for me. The sugar's sweet and so is he. Bye, 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 blackbird. Well, cause no one seems to love and understand.
Man, I knew YouTube comments were rancid. but until I started uploading every day. That's not even fair. Most of the comments that I've gotten on YouTube have been awesome. Like even in like the 90%. I feel like my Twitch stream is so streamlined though. All the people that are truly spouting nonsense have already been trimmed. I've been at it so long. Do I own any paper legacy decks? I do not actually. Having a Force of Will in hand is pretty nice. Karn kind of closes the game up. If you can play a card and protect it. Did I sell out of paper? No, I've never had much of a large paper collection. I own a few modern decks. I almost want to let the Karn resolve. If they down tick, then Hullbreacher like immediately clears it. I guess I'd have to respond. Emery got Force of Will. We just need an LED now to combine with this Echo, and we'll be in a good spot. Uh-oh. Lotus Petal down. Right now we're very weak to the opponent playing an Urza. We kind of just need them to have nothing for a bit while we whittle this Karn down. I mean, they could even just get bridge here, right? Cool, not stupid.
Well, pack up all my cares and woe. Here I go, singing low.
Yeah, they're not getting bridge, and they're getting Ballista. Either one answers the Hullbreacher. Kind of wondering where I'm going from here.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Rampage Wildcard. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for 25 months. Quarter century. Yeah, I think that's how that works. If we'd pitched the Echo Vions instead of the Psy, we could have run it out with that Lotus Petal. Had better pressure for this Karn. We could have also like drawn an LED and popped off with Echo though. So they didn't have Ballista to grab. Or Ensnaring Bridge? Weird.
Said now by and by, oh, when the morning come, when all the saints of God come gathering home, we'll tell the story of how it
Pretty bad for me.
and we'll
Just scoop here. I think I'm fine with that.
Well, now by and by, oh, when the
Karn too strong. We had a forcible for the first one, but they had a second one and we didn't have a copy of our own, so.
we'll tell the story of how we'd overcome, and we'll understand it better.
Why not attack Karn? Why not attack Karn? It just trades with the Canonist, right? I fail to see how one line's better than the other. Is Succession or Awakening Witch better? I've never seen Awakening Witch. You're talking about TV shows? I really enjoyed Succession. Oh, you thought my critter had flying? Yeah, no. Was not the case. What keystone do you take on Kog'Maw on ARAM? I usually use my Vigor runes with Cog. I like going AP Cog on ARAM. His E and his ult is so ridiculous. Then just like load up on mana, get Ludens, have a good time. Play it like Ziggs, basically. Just do all the damage in the world. It's like the one game type where you can get away with AP Cog. You can try it on Earth, but the issue with Cog on Earth is that you're not mobile at all. So if the other team has any assassin whatsoever, you're just insta-dead. Yeah, not what I'm looking for. You keep this on the play? I don't think you do. If it was a turn 1 Chalice, I'd like a little bit more. I'm gonna go to 5. How long did it take me to learn the new items? It used to be real bad. I don't think I like fully even know all of the new items now. But I have like some gist of an idea what most of them do. What game is this? We're playing Magic the Gathering online here. One revealing chance of the Annex means that they're probably Reanimator. We'll see. They could also be Oops All spells. Is the other deck I've seen Chancellor out of. Some Belcher variant. They're playing a fetch. Definitely Reanimator. The red-black variety.
Well, come on down, don't be late. Forget about that apple and that golden gate, it's easy.
So what we're looking for with the Nar set is LED. Just let us pop off with Echo here. Karn's not terrible. I think we grab the Mox Opal. The cool thing about the Karn is that if they do nothing next turn as well, you can then Karn for Tormod's Crypt. I don't think they're going to do nothing, though. I think they're going to do something. It's already kind of been a bit. Faithless Looting into Narset. Well, maybe they just want the discard, huh? So Faithless Looting was just 1 mana, discard 2. But it looks like that's all they need. So because we grabbed the Mox Opal there, now if we find an LED off the Narset, we can still pop off. So we can pay for the LED. I guess we'd have plenty regardless. Well, anyway. So the cool thing about this Echo is it doesn't just nuke their hand, it nukes their graveyard too. We get the Grizzlebrand out of there and just have this 5/6 to deal with.
You'll have to shake your thing when you hear that Crescent City swing.
So we can't chalice on 1 with the Chancellor here, I don't think. So I think we just Emery. Ooh, build another Echo. I think they cleared the Narset though. Good evening, Eviltown. This turn kind of gives them an opening to land something real saucy. If they're not doing anything saucy though, then I think Karn just locks them out.
Now do you know what it means? Say the Miss New Orleans on this Echo town each night and day. Yes, I know I'm not wrong.
I guess Karn doesn't quite do it.
Feeling's getting stronger the longer I stay away. I miss the moss covered
Even with the extra City of Traders,
and that tall
we're still like short the mana. Let's just Hull Breacher. Let's just do the Hull Breacher thing.
birds, mockingbirds used to say, and I'd like to see that noisy Mississippi hurrying into spring. Now there's a moonlight on the bayou, the Creole tunes that fill the air.
Oh, you want to Chalice on 0 just so it gets countered by the Chancellor? Yeah, I could do that. Just jam, flashback Echo, get a bunch of treasure.
And I was sure that I was there. Now you should know what it means. Say to Miss New Orleans, since that's where you left your
Yeah. Okay.
heart. There's one thing more. I said I miss the one I care for.
Good forces, right?
Nothing I miss New Orleans.
Do we bring in both Tormod's Crypts, or just one? The thing is, like, like, ideally you would be able to leave a Tormod's Crypt in your sideboard for Karn to go get. But Karn's kind of expensive. I feel like you want Tormod's Crypt, like, bam, Crypt, get ya. I think you want it sooner rather than later.
Shit, what up?
You thought this was Vintage Supreme? Yeah. Yeah, no, this is the deck that is basically Vintage Supreme the deck. Hey, Neebletown, thanks for the sub, thanks for 8 months. Neebletown says, thanks for having a chill, fun stream. Makes bad days better. Absolutely, Neeble. Sorry if you've been having a rough one. Why is Force in the sideboard, not in the main deck? You don't want it in every matchup. It doesn't really help your deck do its sweet, sweet thing. You only really want it against faster decks. Keep them from murdering you. I want one Psy. I want to be able to actually, like, block things. Considering cutting an Emery, too.
How do you know what it means? Say to Miss New Orleans.
Wow, Pajama.
I
That's
miss
dark.
the old town each night and day.
Brutal.
I know I'm
Maybe I
not
leave a Crypt in the sideboard just because there's not enough space.
it's getting stronger.
Just because there's not enough space for everything I want.
I stay away. I miss the moss-covered vines.
Is it crazy to cut Chalice on the draw? I think so.
Where mockingbirds
Still want to play that on turn 1, I think.
used to sing.
Let's, I don't know, let's mark 61.
See that noise of Mississippi hurrying into spring. Now there's the Mardi Gras on the memories, the Creole tune.
Interesting hand. Note that we don't have Metalcraft, so we don't have like a turn 1 Hull Breacher here or whatever. We do have a Force of Will, we're on the draw. I think we send this back.
And I'm wishing that I were there.
This looks better to me, even though we don't have a blue card for Force. I'm just gonna bin the Force.
Say to miss those red beans.
Regular Vintage Cube does start on Wednesday, yeah, you got it.
Heart, there's one thing more. I said I missed the one I gather.
What do you call decks that have expensive mana costs? Usually those are ramp decks. If they're trying to like hard cast 8 and 10 drops and stuff, usually those are ramp strategies. My opponent is playing Reanimator. They're not trying to pay the fair price for their cards. They're trying to cheat them into play quickly by pulling them out of the graveyard. Oh man, it looks like... Well, no, Force of Will wouldn't have beaten the Chancellor anyway. But they do have a turn 1 Chancellor here. We're gonna play the Chalice on 0 to burn through the Chancellor trigger, and then I'm gonna pay a mana for one of my other cards. Because there's a trigger that we still have to deal with from them revealing the Chancellor, and that'll still happen even if the static ability is going to counter it. I don't want to tap the Ancient Tomb here, is what I'm getting at.
When whippoorwill come, the evening tonight,
Maybe I do.
I hurry to my
You could double 0 instead of just 1/0.
heaven.
Hit us for 4.
Blind to the right, see a little white light that leads me to my blue heaven. Well, you'll see a smiling face, a fireplace, a cozy room, and a little nest that nestles where the roses bloom. Just Molly and me, and my baby makes 1, 2, and 3. We happy in my blue heaven. Well, when whippoorwill come,
shit, what up?
So what we need here is another mana source. Hey, Discount Llama, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 21 months. Yeah, we get a mana source, then we get to Karn for Bridge, and then Bridge can answer their Chancellor. Hull Breacher is roughly the worst draw possible. We could have cracked Bobble to have a better chance of hitting a mana source, but then we lose our third artifact for the Mox Opal. So I don't know if that's even good. Kinda looks like we're fucked now, Yeah, even Psy wouldn't do it off the top. I think I scoop here. You think he was looking that way immediately? What are you talking about? We had a Karn with Ensnaring Breach in our sideboard, and we had 4 mana, and we needed 5 mana to play a Karn. What do you mean it was looking that way immediately? Sitting there with a 5 mana answer to the thing with 4 mana. To be honest, Caleb, I don't know why you're not scooping. This looks over. I don't get Twitch chat. Do we hold up the Hull Breacher? I don't think we do. If they fate this looting, I don't think I'm Hull Breaching. I think I'm saving this Force of Will. Fair enough, islands are still red. Fair enough. Alright, let's get a breach on. Force of Willing and Tomb is not crazy. Damn. Yeah, when you force Entomb, that's kind of what you're hoping. You're kind of hoping that they won't have just a second copy. You're hoping that's the bottleneck. Generally, they only play 4 Entombs, and then they have like a whole bunch of reanimation effects. So usually you're better off countering that one. They can still Faithless Looting a Thalia into play, or they can Thoughtseize themselves, but neither of those are quite as good as getting the exact thing that they want. If we Karn, what do we Karn for? We could put a bridge in hand, but we wouldn't be left with very much. We could get an LED and put an LED into play, and just like hope that we draw another draw 7. Kind of prefer that.
To the land of dreams and steam on down the river to New Orleans. The bonds that agreed us and old friends there to meet us. Said it's where all the proud and elite folks meet. Heaven on earth, they call it Basin Street. Well, Basin Street.
Karn down.
Is the street where the proud and elite folks meet. Down in New Orleans, I'm talking about the land of dreams. Oh, you'll never know how nice it seems.
Well, that's gonna give us some treasure at least. Draw 0 cards, discard 2. I'm into it. Now Karn's a live draw again. Ooh, we found Echo. Amazing. We have 10 mana. We can like literally Urza into another Echo here if we want. I think we're better off playing the Psy. You want to Chalice on 1 or 2? We can Chalice on 2 here. Let's do it on 2. I think they have fewer answers to Hull Breacher that way. It does shut us off of Chalice on 1, but whatever. Yeah, and then we Echo, get 7 more treasure, you know, do our sweet, sweet thing. Yeah, finding the Echo there was pretty important. Sped us up a lot. There's a chance if you Echo again immediately, you just continue to do busted things. There's also a chance you just draw like 7 lands or whatever. So I think taking the turn to play the Psy was good. Kind of removed any chance that they could crawl back into the game. One and 1 going into round 3 here. The cool thing about this deck is that it wins fast, huh? Wins or loses pretty quickly. A lot depends on the opener. Yeah, let's keep this. Why the 4-1 split on the baubles? Because I think people will get mad at me if I tried to play 5. Next question.
Yes, sirree. Well, love comes free, and so dear to me. Well, I can lose all my boys and street blues. Oh yeah.
Nice. This is exactly what I wanted to happen with this Mox Opal. No, the renting price doesn't have anything to do with which bauble I'm playing. Urza's bauble is slightly better if you're trying to figure out if the opponent has a Force of Will before you play your sweet card. The other one is good if you're playing with fetches and stuff, but we're not. We're not doing that. We have no real way of getting value out of it. Yeah, if you want to, Frisky Dingo. I'm not gonna stop you. Mods, ban that person! They're spamming links in my chat! Get them out! No, I'm kidding. You're pretty happy with it? You should be. Trophies are sweet. Feels good to win. I was kidding. I was. Yes, I was. God damn it. Yeah, Irwin the Delver deck. Why not, right? Put like one or something. One or two. I'm not sure if I'm cracking these baubles or not. I guess I will. They have a lightning bolt and the same lightning bolt. No real benefit to running out the pedal. Whereas we could draw a Psy and want that trigger. I'm pretty sad to not have a whole Reacher right now. Into nothing. Sort of. The issue with this chart is that we just don't have a ton of blue mana. Almost makes me wish we'd waited a turn. But we would have been waiting a turn while getting beaten down by this Delver. I don't know if you even have time and such. People are still talking about Karn vs. Animate Dead. Just lost. So far in the weeds, they don't even know they're weeds anymore. If we can somehow get Hull Reacher to resolve and flashback this Echo, then we could be in a fine spot. Seems like a big ask, though. We don't have a ton of blue mana. The opponent probably has a grip full of counters now. Maybe an LED off the top would do it for us. Chalice just resolved. Interesting. Now the question is, do we play the Emery, because Emery like resolves around days and such, or do we flash in Hull Breacher to try and eat the Dread Horde? I think we play the Emery.
Said no grunt, it's Jesus, if you please. I'll sit daily walking close to thee. Oh, let it be, dear Lord, let it be. Well, now I'm weak, but thou art strong. Oh, now Jesus, keep me from all wrong. Because I'll be satisfied as long.
Force pitching Stifle there.
And hand close to thee, Mr. Metcalf.
Wasteland's pretty good. We'd like to see the Synod now. Yeah, that one doesn't do much. It's like a hard cast Daze. My hand was good against Daze. We got double wasted. Yeah, Oko wins here. Oko turned the Dread Horde into a 3/3. It's good enough for me. And this is a matchup where you just stay pat. Your main deck is where you want it to be. It's one of the reasons we're not main decking Force of Will. You want to ban putting Daze and Wasteland in the same deck? I think that'd make Legacy a bit worse. That's like one of the things that makes Legacy different than like Vintage and Modern, right? And the fact that Daze Wasteland decks exist. Get to do their sweet thing. We can't keep this. Double Echo. No fast mana. Not even a turn 1 Emery. This hand's better. We're gonna bin the redundant Emery, even though there's a really good chance that they just bolt our first one.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Taco Boy 3000, thanks for the sub. This is 16 months.
My hair is curly, and because my teeth are pearly. Now just because I always wear a smile.
Do you force a turn 1 Delver in the mirror usually? Depends on the rest of your hand. So sometimes you have a hand that's like very reactive, very slow. And you don't, so if you had a hand like that didn't have an answer, that didn't have a convenient answer to a Delver, like say a Bolt or a Reb or something, then you could think about forcing a turn 1 Delver. I think I'm more likely to force the turn 1 Delver than most players, but I still wouldn't say mostly. I'm not sure you'd even do it like half the time.
Just because my skin is shady, a little different, maybe that's why they call me Shine, Mr. Metcalf.
You don't think you ever force Delver in the mirror? No, I don't think that's right. I think it's correct about a fourth or a fifth of the time. You're sitting there with like a wasteland for their one land, and an Oko, a bunch of other counters or whatever. Yeah, game 1, turn 1 on the draw. Trying to force a Delver is a lot better than just losing to the Delver, right? God, they're just gonna braid my fucking Seat of the Synod. No, they're gonna waste it, sure. Feeling pretty out of this game. That like almost helps, but not quite. I'm just gonna pack. I guess with another artifact, we can maybe get Urza down. I'll wait. I'll give it one more turn. Yeah, thanks for the 15 months Awakening Zone. Thanks for supporting the old stream. Old stream Ruski. Yeah, also known as Legacy, Jedi Joe.
Oh, just because I always wear a smile, I'd like to dress up in the latest style. Oh, just because.
Yeah, there's a lot of conflicting lessons, and you kind of have to balance which is more appropriate at any given time.
Why they call me shine? Well, just because my hair is curly, because my teeth are pearly. Oh, just because
You play the Emery here, the Dreadhorde just like flashes back bolts. They still have a braid in hand over there. We're just not doing anything.
I'll face the world and troubles with a smile. Just because my skin is shady, all a little different, baby. That's why they call me shine.
This is the domain of the music that we're listening to right now. Doreen'sJazz.com/av.htm. You just search Doreen's Jazz. This should be the first thing that pops up. If you're looking at buying some of her albums, her most recent 3 are my absolute favorite. And I think they have a discount if you're buying CDs. But yeah, she's got 25 albums here. All with slightly different focuses, slightly different bents to them. And they're all great. Some DVDs. And then if you go over to the store, she's got a lot of awesome merch too. I heard Doreen's Jazz New Orleans t-shirts, tote bags, pens, these smexy mugs. We got a mug right here. I heard Doreen's Jazz mug. Yeah, anyway. I actually had a little bit of an issue ordering using Opera. You see how I had Opera as my browser there. Recommend actually using Internet Explorer if you have it on your computer. If you want to order from their site.
Well, I can't give you anything but love, baby. That's the only thing I've plenty of.
Yeah, she's incredible. She's an incredible clarinet player. I think you can find her on YouTube too. She does like tutorial videos for clarinet playing.
You should have found
Absolutely skip dash.
happiness to see ya looking swell.
Yeah, right, Yojimang? She's been at it for a long time.
Oh, baby, well, until that lucky day, you know darn well, baby, that I can't give you anything but love.
Fucking hate that. Crocus. Just being absurd against half my deck. One just setting up some scry. They're not playing the Yorian version. Should we just sigh and make a thup thup? Oh no, let's do that. That's so much better. Do we play the bauble though? I think so. More mana on the future turn. Nice Artelas. Yeah, she actually put out a more bluesy album too. I think that album's on this playlist. The issue with Carning for bridge here is the Crocus just about like bounce my legends and and the bridge isn't strong.
I can give you anything but love, baby. That's the only thing I've plenty of, baby. Just dream
Ballista can at least like relieve some pressure.
a while, and you should find, well, happiness. And I guess all the things that you plan. So, baby G, I'd like to see you looking swell.
Yeah. They might actually be playing the best deck.
Diamond bracelets,
As opposed to it being one of the best decks, it might actually just be the best deck. Death and Taxes right now.
well, until that lucky day, you know darn well, pretty baby, but I can't give you anything but love.
Hull Breacher should have served here, but that's alright. Ballista also should have cashed in. I thought I wanted to kill the Thalia at their end of turn, but they just have Giver Runes to protect it. So we should have cashed in for the Flicker Wisp, I guess. It's hard to imagine winning this game without LED into a draw 7, which we technically have the mana for. Yeah, no draw 7 though. I guess Emery gives us a look. I didn't get there. Hey, Kendalizer thinks the sub is 18 months. Howdy indeed. So Chalice the Void is actually actively bad in this matchup. Because Flicker Wisp resetting it puts it on 0, which hits like 16 of our cards. And Chalice on 1 is good because it takes off through Swords to Plowshares, but the risk isn't actually worth the reward. So we cut it. It's one of the reasons that we have all these nice ballistas here. can just come down and chew through Thalias and Flicker Wisps and what. Mother of Runes. I do need to add a card from the sideboard into the main deck. I don't actually like Force of Will for that. Maybe we'll just play the Explosives. I don't tutor for Explosives very often. The Apparition's a really good addition to the opponent's deck. For sure.
I've got rhythm, I've got music, I got mom and who can ask for anything more? I've got daisies in green pastures, I've got mom and who can ask for anything more? Home and trouble, you'll never find him hanging, dancing, prancing around my back door, 'cause I've got rhythm and the music and the fun that goes with it. I've got mom and who can ask for anything more?
I guess we just play this Breacher. Legacy Burn top 4ing a GP. I mean, I think that says more to the strength of the GP than it does to the format or Legacy Burn. I don't think there's been a spot in Legacy's history where Burn was an actively good deck. There have been some places where it was vaguely playable, but they were quite a long time ago. In the town of Springfield, he's about to hit a chestnut tree. So we have an LED out. You don't have to tap LED to crack it. Oh, there's done. Maybe the card turning on a file was too much.
Got rhythm, I've got music, I got mom and who can ask for anything more? I've got daisies in green pastures.
I do not think Burn was good when P. Sully managed to win a match or two with Burn. I think he was winning despite his deck, not because of it. Which is a thing that can happen. I've certainly done some winning despite my deck choices before. How dare I speak against P. Sully? I'm pretty sure I just paid him a compliment. This fucking hand. How dare I compliment P. Sully? Yeah, fair enough. How dare my fucking opponent, Turn 1 Deafening Silence me. Yeah, I saw they had Ethersworn Canonist in last game. That card, just not a great card against me at all. Turn 1 Deafening Silence on the play though. That's gnarly. Let's run out of 0 and then Hull Breacher on their turn. I have to pay a mana now. Fuck. Let's not do that then.
Travel my way, take the highway, that's the best. Get your kicks on Route 66. It winds from
Do you like Whirling Vortex in Legacy Burn? Is that the landfall thing?
Get your kicks on Route 66.
We don't want to ping the Thalia now. Because then they just like play a second copy of Thalia. No LED 2. We can't. You can't play LED 2. There's a deafening silence. If I could have played the LED as well as the Ballista, I would have turned one to fucking Urza. We kept a hand that could have turned one to Urza. And you weren't wondering why we didn't. Oh man. You're fine, AJ. I'm just mad. I'm just still mad at this deafening silence, and that's like all I can think about. Is how furious I am at this card. Well, it says non-creature. Yeah, you're right. I could have played something alongside the Ballista. He was probably even highlighted. I've just been playing this like it was actual rule of law. I actually can't cash in the Ballista now because of that, because that JIT, right? We don't want to let them get that rolling. Caleb's gaslighting you? No, just missed it. I'm allowed to make mistakes too. Every once in a while.
Get your kicks on Route 66.
The Opal is dead because there's a Phyrexian Revoker on it. Yeah, the Thalia is once again preventing us from playing a 0-drop as well. Just pedal go. Just fucking pedal go. Land into Urza here would have been pretty decent, because then the Construct token can get in front of Thalia, prevent the JIT from going crazy. It's not what we have, though. Yeah, the one turn I played Ballista and didn't play a 0. If I could have gotten the pedal down that turn, it ends up being a little bit better for me. Thalia plus silence is tough. What about third Thalia? What about Thalia number 3? Hey, sup, City of Traders. Welcome to the party. Could play Hull Breacher this turn. I guess there's no reason we can't play LED into Hull Breacher.
can be. Well,
I think they're moving the Jit over to the Germ.
like a rock hostel.
I think we take the damage. I think we don't block.
Oh, but now he's gone. He's gone away from me.
Hey, Mean Bean.
Well, say I love my man like a scuba. He loves his pie just like an old Kentucky colonel. Loves his rock and rye. No, I love my man until the day I die.
Think about spinning Urza versus like running out another Urza here. I'm just supposed to play another one. On the other hand, they might like use some Jit counters to kill an Urza. Maybe we just play out our other Hull Breacher. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass. Thanks, I guess, Artelas. I think there's a good chance that they kill the Urza that I have in play, so that's why I didn't run out the third Urza. I think there's a good chance they kill it either with the Skyclave that they just tutored up, or with Jit counters. I think there's a good chance we don't untap with this one. Looks like their plan is to clear both construct tokens with the Jit. Yeah. Well, I can't play another one, though. That's all I get. I'm locked out now. We just got a bunch of treasure. We just got a bunch of fucking treasure. We could spin the Urza and maybe try and hit a creature.
Oh, but you better bring some boxing glove in case some fool might wanna find.
I think there's value there. Yeah, perfect.
Well, one on some red suit, baby, and make sure that tie is on all right.
I haven't wasted.
Get those boxing gloves, just in case some fool might wanna find.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Athalessa, thanks for the sub. Thanks for sharing that Prime. Appreciate it.
Don't mess with my tutu.
Oh shit, what
Don't
up?
you mess with my tutu. You can have another woman.
We have an explosives in here, right? Explosives on one to answer deafening silence. Maybe help. Ooh, shit. It's a ballista.
Well, any other woman. But don't mess
Hey, Rattleford, thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 14 months.
in my bird suit. The dog was my behind. He said you're gonna be special. You sweet little tutu. Now you could look as much, but if you much as touch,
Could have spun Urza. We're running out of hits for Urza, though.
I'm gonna break your face.
Oh my god.
Oh, mess with my tutu.
Is that off the top, too? Just Ratchet Bomb off the top? God, that's such a good draw for them.
Well, don't mess with my tutu. Well, don't you touch my tutu. Well, any other woman's, but don't mess with my tutu.
Alright, I have responses. Not quite as good as drawing 8. The lethal. The opponent didn't have lethal. They had 4 counters on Jit after the damage. Oh, right, I guess if they have 2 counters, then it's lethal. Why did I think it wasn't lethal? Well, anyway.
Let's go.
What happens if I just, like, shove all my shit in front of this thalia? Bad things. They kill all the hull breachers just with first strike. So we could rebuy LED. I think that's worse, though. I think that's worse than rebuying the Balliston, too.
Well, now see, rider. Well, now see what you have done. Well, you made me love you, but now your gal done come. I said you made me love you, but now your gal done come. Well, said I'm gone away, babe, and I won't be back till fall. Well, I'm gone away.
Next turn we can do something similar, where we play Urza's Bauble, get a Thopter, play my land, rebuy Ballista. Ballista gets larger each time. At a certain point, Ballista starts bricking Thalia, right? Actually, I think we can brick them this turn, as long as we on F6. Because we can use Urza and Psy here. Oh, Karn turns off Jit quite nicely. Just thinking about what else to do with my turn. I think we City of Traders into the Karn.
Well, I'm gonna buy me a shotgun, just as long as I am tall. Well, shoot you, baby, and catch that cannonball. Because if he won't have me, he ain't gonna have no one at all. Well, now see, rider. Well,
So we could kill Thalia, but there's no real benefit now, I don't think. Sweet. So there's a little bit of play to the game left, but not much. They could top deck Skyclave to hit Karn, but that doesn't remove the Emery recurring Walking Ballista engine that just like slowly chips through their board. Then we get to start attacking at a certain point. Yeah, the dough. I think things worked out. What a game, what a game. Yeah, I didn't play perfectly. I don't think either of us played perfectly, but still a sweet game. Since it's too slow, to turn 1 Emery, you'd have to jam Chalice on 0, and I've kind of already explained why we don't do that in this deck. This hand's a little bit better. And then we keep and bin the Karn. You think the match was decided when the opponent didn't kill us? Yeah. Shut up, you. Magic's hard. Magic's hard. I even did the math in my head. I was like, well, they can't quite kill me. Guess we can take this hit. Did the math very poorly. Yeah, we are 2-2 in matches, which is where the mono black deck was. Just need an LED off the top. That's all we need. Maybe I should have kept the Karn. The Karn could have gotten an LED. Put back like Bobble or something. But then you're not turn one-ing the whole Breacher. Maybe I should have put back a Seat of the Synod. How ballsy would that have been? Let's crack Bobble on their end of turn. Yeah, not allowing song requests right now. Songs from my goat. Don't want to risk random links. Gavin Blues dropping in while their muffins are in the oven. Nice. Muffins sound goddamn delicious. I hope they turn out perfect. I hope they're the best muffins ever. All moist and... I'm not a big fan of blueberries, but blueberry muffins are where it's at.
Famous in the West, Creole sounding band. Once you hear them, you'll know the best band in the land. Is it a blue note? Is it a
Not a fan of blueberries? Yeah, right?
really good note?
I mean, where do they get off? That's what I want to know. Being blue all the time. And their blue house with their blue little windows. And their blue Corvette. And everything is blue for them. They say if they were green they would die, but I hear on good authority it's not easy being green. Which makes me think that it's quite easy being blue. Gonna get wastelanded here, yeah. You said blueberries are the second best berry after strawberries. I heard that strawberries aren't actually berries. Can you believe that nonsense? Someone tells you something like that, and you're like, I'm gonna need to see some sources. I'm gonna need It's like that's some like Pluto's not actually a planet nonsense. Bananas are berries? Well then, why don't they have berry in the name? So that's harder to believe. Well, that Valakut's about to rock my world, isn't it? They can actually kill my whole Breacher whenever they want, right? Just by sacking the Reclaimer here. I don't have anything anyway, though. Alright, you win. They're not scape shifting, they're just like tutoring for Valakuts and stuff. Chalice is okay against them. Just okay though. Reclaimer ramps if they sacrifice the land that when it dies, they go get another Plains. So they'd sack Foothills, and then the Foothills would trigger to get a Plains, and then the Reclaimer would get another land. Because that's what Reclaimer does. So they would go up to 7 lands there. And get 2 Valakut triggers. Yeah, the Jund deck after this one, exactly. I'm not even sure what that means, Tom Dunn. I don't even know what you're saying. Pineapple, strawberries? What? What are you talking about? What planet are people living on? I'm gonna chill on this bobble, get a side triggering. That's the plan anyway. I do remember that Grand Fly. When Prismatic Omen actually cost you a card. When you couldn't Green Sun for it. I don't know if a card has ever been, like, overrated for Cube and Standard as much as Dryad was, in comparison to, like, how good it was in Modern and Legacy and such. Yeah, this is kind of what I was worried about with our hand. I played the Seedless Cyanide first because I thought Ancient Tomb was actually the better of the two lands. Now that we're not playing Scion this turn, we're just going to draw with the Bobble 2 and get my cantrip on. Ancient Tomb being slightly better because we have Karn here. I'm just going to draw with Bobble now. It's possible we draw a blue card that we want to pitch to Force of Will. Sure. I know I started out the evening playing a Wasteland deck, but I would just like to say, I fucking hate that card. Oh, man.
You'll see pretty browns in beautiful gowns. You'll see tailor-mades and hand-me-downs. You'll meet honest men.
I think Wasteland is almost single-handedly responsible for all the worst games of Legacy I've ever played.
Till somebody gets killed. If Bill streak a tongue, married men would have to take their beds and walk.
Do I pitch Psy? I think I do. It's either pitch Psy or pitch the Force Will, right?
Than any place I know. Well, I'd rather be here.
Green Sun for 2. Yeah, I'll counter that.
Than any place I know.
It's probably getting the oaf, right? The 2/2 that stops artifacts from being a thing. Kinda just beats me on the spot. Oh boy, a third Force of Will. I was just hoping I could hit myself again.
I'm going to the river.
Yeah.
Maybe by and by.
Yeah, ideally we hit a Mana Source, and then Narset finds us Echo, and then we get to do our sweet thing. Yeah, bog it up.
Reason why. Because the river's wet and Beale Street done.
I twist myself, your turn, yeah. Yeah. I'm starting to think we might not be getting that third win here. It just might not be happening. Green Sun for 4. Well, I could get anything. Is he Shrine good? It stops me from LEDing, right? I can't sack non-land permanents to activate abilities. Plus, they got a forest. Alright, I'm done. It's enough! It's enough. Yeah, that Urza Echo deck. Super explosive, super good. Super does nothing sometimes. Especially if the opponent has the right type of disruption to match up against your hand. That draw that we had was like weak to Wasteland, and we were facing a Wasteland opponent. But I figured even if they had the first one, then we have a redraw and another land, and a land that's actually 2 mana. They had 2 though, they had 2 Wastelands. It didn't work out like I was thinking.